Rolex and Patek Philippe, two iconic brands renowned for their precision, craftsmanship, and timeless elegance. It's a question that has plagued watch enthusiasts for generations. Which one is better? Well, you are going to find out in today's video, where we will have Rolex and Patek Philippe battle it out. Is it the classic and sporty Rolex, or the understated and refined Patek Philippe? Welcome back to Watch Divine, your ultimate destination for the latest updates and analysis on the world of luxury watches. Now get ready to pick your side as we compare and contrast the ultimate contenders in this epic battle of the brands, Rolex versus Patek Philippe. With over 60 years of watchmaking experience by the time Rolex was founded, Patek Philippe has a rich legacy that stretches back to the 19th century. Yet, Rolex has established a legacy of its own with a rich history and an unwavering commitment to quality. So whether you're a die-hard Patek Philippe fan or a Rolex aficionado, it's hard not to appreciate the incredible craftsmanship and legacy of these two iconic brands. Now, it is time for the ultimate battle. Round 1 Sales. In the battle of sales, there's no denying that Rolex reigns supreme with a commanding lead in sales. It's like a sprinter leaving competitors in the dust with a clean mile lead. Rolex's dominance of the market is no small feat, accounting for a staggering 22.2% of worldwide watch sales, while Patek Philippe lags behind at just 5.7%. But let's not forget, Patek Philippe isn't even trying to keep up with Rolex's sales figures. It's like a marathon runner choosing to run at their own pace, producing limited quantities of exquisite timepieces for a select clientele. Rolex churns out a whopping 800,000 watches per year, while Patek Philippe only releases a mere 62,000. It's like comparing a mass-market product to an exclusive limited edition collectible. When it comes to Rolex and Patek Philippe, it's not really a battle of who sells more, but rather a competition of who offers a more desirable product to their respective markets. But in sheer number of sales, let us say that Rolex wins this round. Which takes us to the next round. Round 2 Greatest Hits. Who has the most hits and innovations under their belt? In 1868, Patek Philippe invented the wristwatch, a revolutionary concept that would change the course of watchmaking forever. Since then, they have continued to push the boundaries of what's possible in watch design and functionality. One of Patek Philippe's most notable achievements is the Caliber 89, which was introduced in 1989 to celebrate the company's 150th anniversary. The Caliber 89 is one of the most complicated watches ever made, with 33 complications, including a tourbillon moon phase display, perpetual calendar, and a leap year indicator. It held the title of the world's most complicated watch for 25 years, and even today, it remains a marvel of engineering. Patek Philippe is also known for its groundbreaking use of materials such as silicon oxide, which has made their watches more precise and durable. They patented the revolutionary Gyromax balance wheel, which allows the watch to maintain its accuracy even under extreme conditions. And they were the first to create a world timer that could be powered by a single movement, making it possible to track time across multiple time zones with ease. In contrast, Rolex developed a reputation for accuracy and has a history of working alongside explorers and adventurers to give them dependable watches that can resist harsh environments. For example, when Chuck Yeager broke the sound barrier in 1947, he was wearing a Rolex, and when Sir Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay became the first men to summit Mount Everest in 1953, Norgay had a Rolex strapped to his wrist. In addition to their ruggedness, Rolex watches are also known for their elegance and style. They popularized the date magnifier, which makes it easy to read the date on a watch, and have created some of the most iconic watch designs of all time, such as the Rolex Submariner, the Daytona, and the Datejust. So which brand emerged victorious in this round? It's difficult to say. Patek Philippe and Rolex have both made significant contributions to the world of watchmaking and have devoted followings. But inventing the wristwatch to begin with, of course, puts you ahead in the tournament. So Patek Philippe is the winner in this round. But the battle isn't over yet. And before moving on to the next round, This is the perfect time to subscribe to our channel to get amazing news and fun facts from the world of luxury watches. So jab that subscribe button and hit that notification bell if you haven't already. Round 3. Reputation. Luxury watch brands like Rolex and Patek Philippe are all about their reputation. They need to keep their reputation strong to stay alive in the game. But who has a better reputation between the two heavyweights? Well, everyone has their opinion, but in terms of popularity, Rolex is the king of the hill. I mean, who hasn't heard of Rolex? It's the most famous watch brand in the world. Even my granny knows about it. On the other hand, Patek Philippe is not as famous as Rolex, but that doesn't mean it's not a big deal. It's like the rich man's Rolex, or the Rolls-Royce of watches. It's a name that people respect, and those who can afford it are willing to shell out some serious cash for it. But let's be real here, fame isn't everything. Just because Agatha Christie sold more books than Sylvia Plath, it doesn't mean she's a better writer, right? The same goes for watches. Rolex may be more famous, but Patek Philippe is the one that does command greater respect. If you are wearing a Patek Philippe, it already puts you in another league. And let's not forget that Patek Philippe has accomplished some pretty impressive feats over the years. In the end, both Rolex and Patek Philippe have their own strengths. Rolex has the fame, while Patek Philippe has the reverence. It's like choosing between Messi and Ronaldo. Both are incredibly talented footballers, but it's all a matter of preference. So which one do you actually prefer? Patek Philippe or Rolex? Let us know in the comments. Speaking in terms of reputation and fame, this round goes to Rolex. Round 4. Market. Have you ever wondered what a brand's customers say about it? Well, some people believe that the type of clientele a brand attracts speaks volumes about the brand itself. So who buys what? According to PrestigeChan.com, Patek Philippe is the go-to brand for royalty. Fortune 500 CEOs, top executives, and millionaires and billionaires. These people aren't buying Patek Philippe to show off their wealth. They already have enough power and status that they don't need to flaunt it. They know that their Patek Philippe watch is the absolute best of the best, and they don't care whether others recognize that or not. Rolex, on the other hand, is a magnet for a flashier set of customers, including Hollywood actors, rock stars, and sports stars. You'll find enough Rolex watches on the wrists of the rich and famous to stock a store. Rolex is the brand that people choose when they want to show off their newfound wealth. Of course, these people have great taste, but the reason they choose Rolex is more about displaying their wealth than anything else. A Rolex is not just a watch, it's a symbol of status. Rolex just spells out success. Yet the Patek Philippe owners often have a totally different level of success. So this round goes to Patek Philippe. Round 5. Craftsmanship. Patek Philippe and Rolex have distinct approaches to watchmaking, resulting in very different types of timepieces. Patek Philippe has always been dedicated to creating sophisticated and intricate watches with grand complications and elegant dress designs. Each Patek Philippe watch takes an immense amount of time to develop and perfect, resulting in an exclusive and high-end product. Meanwhile, Rolex has established itself as a maker of robust high-performance sports and tool watches that are both luxurious and utilitarian. Although Rolex does produce dress watches and gold cases, the brand's reputation is built on its durable stainless steel sports watches that blend luxury aesthetics with practicality. Comparing the two watchmakers solely based on their watches is not possible since their ultimate goals are different. The craftsmanship that goes into a Patek Philippe watch is completely different from that of the Rolex, not because one is better than the other, but because each has a different objective in mind. So this round is a tie. Round 6. Resale value. It's no secret that Patek Philippe and Rolex watches come with a hefty price tag, and as such, buyers want to ensure they're making a worthwhile investment. Thankfully, both brands offer excellent resale value, often appreciating in value over time. The slogan sums it up perfectly. Owning a Patek Philippe is not about owning it forever, but rather looking after it for the next generation. These watches can sometimes fetch millions at auction, and even hold the record for the most expensive watch ever sold. Similarly, Rolex watches also hold their value. with a Rolex once holding the record for the most expensive watch sold at auction. Ultimately, the value of a watch depends on the model, production year, and condition. But both Patek Philippe and Rolex are safe bets when it comes to investment-worthy timepieces. Purely on the price in dollar amounts, Patek Philippe could win this round because they often have a higher starting price to begin with. A Patek Philippe generally offers a steady appreciation over time, while for Rolex, the market is much more volatile and the returns can sometimes be insane if you look at it percentage-wise. So this round is a tie for both brands. It's time for the verdict. Who is the winner of this battle of the watches? The conclusion is that neither contender is a clear winner, nor is one of them coming out defeated. Trying to compare Rolex and Patek Philippe is like comparing Muhammad Ali to Michael Jordan. Both are excellent at what they do, but they excel in different areas. It's not really a clear comparison. But which brand do you prefer? Let us know in the comment section below. And be sure to subscribe to the Watch Divine channel.